Dolphins at Patriots. Graziano, if I said Tua will throw for at least 2 touchdowns against Belichick, would that be fact or fiction?
I say fiction. I think Belichick's going to have something to confuse the Dolphins, and I'm picking the Patriots to win this game. If they're going to do that, it's going to be because Tua doesn't do anything like what he did last week, and so I'm going to say fiction on the 2 touchdowns.
Dan Graziano must have drawn the small straw and was forced to make that stupid prediction. You see, this was probably the easiest game preview video I've ever had to post. Here's why. I watched a lot of game film this week. I've also watched a lot of analysts on TV talk about this game. And I discovered that there was one prevailing theme throughout everything I watched.
No one can stop that offense. They are as close to unstoppable.
Right now, the speed of the Miami Dolphins is quite the conundrum, a riddle per se. And Mina Kimes, despite what you think of her, underscores what most people have been saying all week.
None of us really have answers if you listen to us talking about it. Like we're talking about the challenge rather than being like telling them what to do. If we knew how to stop this defense, I think we would all be defensive coordinators in the NFL.
I'm not sitting here.
And they can't even do it.
Right now, no one seems to have any answers for the Miami Dolphins. The conversation has morphed from being if Tua to if you can stop Tyreek Hill.
As much as I think about New England and all the bodies they can throw at these wide receivers, I just don't see an answer for Tyreek Hill. I don't see an answer for Tyreek Hill in the NFL right now.
Until someone can come up with a viable defensive scheme to stop Tyreek Hill and the Miami Dolphins, this conundrum is going to continue and allow the Miami Dolphins to win many more games. There are going to be a lot of stumped people out there trying to come up with the answers. Mike McDaniel is doing a masterful job with his motion schemes, and Tua is delivering the ball before anybody can get anywhere near him. And the offensive line is doing just enough to get it done. You can bet that every single defensive coach, every single coordinator in the NFL right now is completely stymied by the Miami Dolphins offense. Everyone is looking for the answers. If you decide to go ahead and double team Tyreek Hill, you're going to leave Jalen Waddle one-on-one. If you decide to bring 5 or 6 people, Tua's got 5 other receivers that he can dump the ball off to.
When you got 2 great receivers like that, all you have to do is put 2 men out on a route. That means you can block them up, 8, turn protection. That's what I saw a lot of. So a lot of guys, can do that when you have that type of speed on the outside.
Right now, it seems that the Miami Dolphins can only lose if they beat themselves. Therefore, if the Fins can keep penalties to a minimum and eliminate turnovers, they're going to be a hard team to beat and will continue to win. However, there is one serious flaw with the Miami Dolphins that could keep them from winning this game and future games, and that's the play of the defense. You cannot expect to give up 34 points with the hope that the offense can score 36 points to bail you out. Last week, the game came down to the last series because the defense played so poorly. And one thing a lot of fans overlooked is the play of special teams. Despite the amazing performances by Tyreek Hill and Tua Tagovailoa, the Miami Dolphins do not beat the Los Angeles Chargers except for the play of Jason Sanders. Jason Sanders scored 12 points. I understand that he missed 1 extra point, but he still scored 12 points. You do not beat the Los Angeles Chargers without that performance by Jason Sanders. Miami won on offense. Miami lost on defense. Miami won on special teams. That's a recipe that can work, but I hate to see the defense being so lackluster. So in the end, can the Miami Dolphins beat the New England Patriots? Absolutely. The film underscores that. Let's see what happens on the field Sunday night. Don't forget, I'd love for you to join me on my watch party as I broadcast the game live this Sunday night at 8 o'clock. Go ahead and click here to be notified as soon as I go live. Talk to you soon. Fins up.
Is anybody catching on to this Barry guy?
Knew how to stop this defense, I think we would all be defensive coordinators in the NFL.
I'm not sitting here.
And they can't even do it.